Has it been a bit frustrating the last week?
Inwardly, yeah, but outwardly, we've cracked on with it. The lads, they've been immense because, when a game gets called off, I was a bit low after the Torquay situation because, you start building that adrenaline from sort of 12 o'clock onwards and you're really excited for the game, and I did genuinely think it would have been on. So on the coach on the way home felt really flat. But you pick yourself up, you dust yourself down, and you crack on to the next game. So then we planned the Mansfield game, and that was off. But luckily the staff here, and I'll keep saying it all season, and as long as I'm here, they're incredible. The work ethic, sometimes you don't want to go home, and they're infectious. And to do what we've done and planned and got as much training as we have done with the adverse weather conditions, it's a testament to the staff I have got here, and we've put some fantastic sessions on. And the board's backed me in it. I've asked for quite a lot in terms of different training facilities and creating a great training environment for this group of players, and we've been able to do that. So out of the frustration, I've found a lot about my staff, a lot about my players, and I had to thank the players the other day because applications are given, under my management, but certainly the quality that they're showing and the energy and the power, it's all coming together, and it's they're really improving as a group.
On a practical note, what happens? Just going back to last week, first of all, you and yourselves and Brassy, everybody's down at the ground. You're looking, thinking, the lads I'm guessing are back at the hotel.
Yeah.
What happens? You literally have to go back and say, boys, it's off, get on the coach. You try and do something else.
It was a strange one because they called it at sort of 1, 12:30. So they had the pre-match at 11:15. And we did a team meeting then, the last little bit, the last sort of bit of motivational stuff that we do. We showed them some TV work and sort of positive reinforcement that I do with the team before a game. And we had a specific game plan, and then obviously, it was called off around about 1 o'clock, but there's nothing you can do. We did try and get St George's to try and get a training facility on the way up, and it was too expensive, which, you're a professional football club. And you want to go and try and put a training session on for a group of players that's been let down by by the system, and you find out that the FA couldn't sort of accommodate us, and that was probably as more disappointing about the game being called off as I was about that situation.
I didn't know that. It just making me smile. You're right. An FA facility,
overpriced. Ridiculous.
And one of the members just help out.
My dad used to say, there won't be many times that if you ask for someone's help, they'll turn you down.
Yeah.
So, you asked for that, and the prices we got quoted were obscene. So, I'm not going to spend the chairman's money, ridiculously, and it was too much. It genuinely was, but that was the perfect solution to, maybe 3 hours to Burton, get a training session in, get back on the bus, and then come up another 2 hours. And it was the only place. We tried everywhere, believe me, Walsall, we tried Birmingham, but everywhere was underwater. So we had a real effort on the way home. We got a fantastic session on the Sunday, and Monday as well, and then the game being called off Tuesday. The lads was excellent Tuesday, Wednesday. So we've done the training, and what it's been given a chance for me to solidify, my ethos, and the ethos is certainly looking strong in the squad.
Do you think there's last week? I don't think you had to be Einstein really to just look at the TV. Southwest getting battered. Could it have been called off on Thursday? We turned around at Bristol and we're all right. But some of the lads are there. I'm thinking,
Yeah, listen, hindsight's a great thing, innit? But I think all the science, and we got good science now, and all the government were telling us that the weather weren't getting any better with it. That's what we all know. So from Thursday morning, the weather weren't getting any better, and I switched it round as well to give Torquay a bit more time. We usually travel and then train down there. We trained sort of Manchester based and set off at 1 o'clock. So even at 1 o'clock, we could have got a phone call. The weather weren't getting any better. We all know that. So it could have been handled different, but it weren't. And I've got to be honest, the ground staff were as professional as they could be. The referee was outstanding. He 2 or 3 hours of real intensive sort of evaluation of the pitch. And the directors of Torquay were so accommodating to what we did. So it's just one of them things. And I've said it. I tried to say it in programme notes that nature, you can't go against nature. You can't work against nature. Ground staff up and down the country are trying to do. but you can't. There's only going to be a one winner.
Yeah, someone was saying, I don't know if it's true, you can confirm or say it's not, that one of the lads in the car going down was saying that the Football League apparently issued some missive saying that they want to leave games on as long as they can, so that put talking, if that's true, they put them in a difficult position. Have you heard that? It was funny saying that, wasn't it?
I think there is a bit of that out there. You know, I think word of league. I've just watched on the TV a task force be set up for the country. You know, because we're talking about historic times here. Over the next 2 days, I think we've got a month's rainfall coming. So this is new times and new territory. Where we need now to be getting a real plan of action, the FA do, is to make sure that we have a contingency plan, we have a plan B, because what I'm not, what I can't accept is that we're going to be, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 4 games in a week, potentially from Saturday to Saturday. It's too much for the players. We're putting players at risk. The commitment to fans, asking them to pay, 4 times in a week. It's wrong. The season, in my view, has to be extended. We are talking about real adverse weather conditions that we've never seen anything of the like. So that the task force for me needs to be set up now. What we're going to do, what is the plan? Because we're trying to fit in games and we are currently running out of dates.
Yeah.
Jill's working a magic to try and get the games on. And we actually running out of dates towards the end of the season. So I think that it's been that adverse that something needs to happen, and happen pretty quick, and we all need to know what we're doing, because we're giving dates towards the end of the season, and the FA are not suitable with them. So I've got a real sort of problem at the minute with every football club is trying in the damnedest to get games on, and it's no good looking at solutioning when it's too late. When the horse has bolted. This is the time to sort of plan something now that supersedes these games being called off, because there's going to be 2 or 3 more from now to the end of the month, I'm sure.
Yeah.